for the weekly style segment. The weekly style segment with Tracy Killian Styling. All right. Welcome back to the show. Cuz, how you doing?
Good, man. Thank you for having me on, man. Shout out to Ice, Courtney, and Big Doc for holding it down in the beginning half of the show, man.
Definitely. All right. Well, good to get you back on the show. We'll be working together. He'll be coming on doing a segment every month. And so today's segment, we'll be kind of talking about the fit from tonight. Also, he was the one. If you want to know who put together that fit for the BS3 Radio Awards, it was this man right here. But first off, how you doing tonight?
Oh, great. Just getting ready for football tomorrow. Got the Raiders get another win, and then see how that goes.
Definitely. All right, so let's talk about a moment the fit for the BS3 Radio Awards, which I was all gold out, and I told him, put me in something that I would normally not wear. And most people that know me know I probably would not have ever worn that. But I wanted to do something completely different. So kind of talk about the style and the look and everything, how it was put together.
Oh, yeah. So styling you, nothing scares me. But as you say gold at first, I was a little scared because I was like, oh, you want all gold? All right, gold. We going gold, though. I didn't know how it was going to come out, but it came out great, sparkling. Everything looked the way I was expecting it. Hopefully you look the way you want it to look in it. Obviously, we didn't meet in person to do any of this, so it was a great example of just how we can style from online, just coordinating, talking with each other, figuring out what kind of look you're going for. Definitely, I feel like if the process was easy, maybe you could kind of explain on your end kind of what it was like when you got the products.
Yeah, when I got it, I was I loved the color. I loved the style of it, the look, even the way it fit. It fit well. I had to take it to the tailor, obviously, but for the pants and everything. But it felt great, and also, just the way it was made was great material as well. So it wasn't as if the material wasn't good. It felt good on my body. So when you're wearing something, you obviously want it to feel good and look good, and it definitely did both of those. So yeah, it was a great job.
Oh yeah, so it was the first time working with those suits, and I'm happy with the way it came out. All the pictures look great. Yeah, simple as enough. If I have your measurements, I can take those measurements. As long as you tell me the look you're looking for, give me a price range, we can get whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever event. But give me about 2 weeks, we can make it happen.
Yeah, so each month, like I said, we'll be coming up with a new look. So this week with the Cowboys, obviously playing the Eagles on Monday night, got the hat, which is the new era, the fitted. Excuse me, got the Cowboys jersey. Like I said, I have some pictures posted on Instagram and on Facebook here soon. But this look was you more so like assisting me with it because I already have the jeans, already had the shoes. You hooked up the hat, and then the jersey. It was kind of like which one you want. My biggest thing was it had to be somebody that's going to be on the team for a while because we talked about this before. I'm a grown man, so I can't be buying jerseys where the dude's not going to be on the team. This is something I'm going to be wearing for a while, so I had to make sure I had to get the Dak jersey. Somebody joking over here. So nobody can take you serious with a swap meet Cowboys jersey. It's a real jersey, okay? I paid real money.
Yeah, my cousin, he ain't got
I know who that is. So we always go back and forth and joking and stuff. But so you as well got your jersey on. Talk about that. What you rocking?
Yeah, so I had to. Let me see. Right from Marshawn, keep it town business. Got the nice gray with silver underlinings on it. So keeping it nice for my Raiders tomorrow. Ready to see another W. Got the all silver and black kind of just wanted to do something that you can flip your jersey a little different. If you're going to the game and sit in the skybox, you might not want to just sit there wearing the normal outfit you wear every day. You might want to put on a suit with your jersey. You might want to get a suit with the NFL linings on the inside. Wear it with a t-shirt. There's all types of ways you can still dress it up and have fun for the weekend.
Yeah, definitely. And that's a good point. Even if you have a business, if you're in a skybox or you're going there with your coworkers or something, or maybe even if it's after work, being this is Monday night, that's a great example. You might want to just put the jersey on and just, go to the game, what you already had on that you wore to work. So that's a good point.
Oh yeah, you bring a pair of tennis shoes with you, have it ready to go, flip the whole outfit. But that's part of the versatility of suits that sometimes people don't really pay attention to. Is you can flip it however you want. You can make it as casual as you want. You can make it as dressed up as you want. And it'll be the same suit. It's just whatever you want to accessorize it with.
Yeah, definitely. So how are you feeling about the Raiders this year? 2-0 surprised me for sure. I was expecting maybe 1-1, with the first 2 games. We're going 2-0, also beating the Ravens.
On the Raiders, I was ready to. I was expecting 0-2. Honestly, I wasn't even like.
You're an honest fan. You gotta be honest.
Yeah, you can't be cheating your heart when you're a Raiders fan. So
yeah,
but nah, yeah, surprising. Everyone's stepping up. I feel like the coaching staff is finally getting a hold of everyone's mentality to get them back to that old school Raider style of we just need to win. It's not really about the stat. It's not about who's getting the commercials. It's not about who's getting the awards. But if we're all playing good, then it's going to shine as a team. That's all that matters.
Yeah. And last week with the Raiders playing the Steelers, I believe that I seen this clip, which was hilarious. It was a wide receiver catching a pass on the sideline, and I think he was yelling at Gruden, and he was like, "Shut up, man." one of the funniest things I ever seen. And Gruden, going away for so long and coming in, I was wondering, was he going to be relevant? Was he even going to be able to relate to the players? So what was your thoughts? I know this is year 2 for him. There's been a lot of issue and a lot of comments on the quarterback, but what was your thoughts for Gruden coming in and his relationship with the QB?
Oh yeah, I think Gruden's he's always tough on quarterbacks regardless. So he's gonna need that time frame to kind of get Derek Carr under the mentality of the West Coast system, the old school can't run the ball as much but stay in the pocket. That's kind of why they didn't let Steve Young play in the early days, because he wanted to run or whatever, when they want you to sit back and hit the short route, hit the check down. So Derek Carr, ever since his legs were ready, I don't see him running, but there's nothing wrong with that. So like he's making it happen from the pocket. So whatever we gotta do to win, it's happening. So
yeah,
I'm happy with
it. Good. So kind of talking about like I said, what I have on today. What was your thoughts going into kind of the look of tonight and of this the style for this month?
Oh yeah, just for on the flip side of so game time or just hanging out on a Sunday, you might be going to the friend's house and you don't want to wear the same t-shirt, the same everything you got all the time, but flip it up a little bit, especially for obviously we know with your fantasy team we got in Dak we trust. So
yeah,
we could build off of with the football going into obviously with Dak, we got to support the Cowboys and the blue jersey. That's the home jersey. I think y'all are the only team to flip, or y'all do the
the blue for the home and the white for the away. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, just holding it down for Dallas. You got rep.
yeah. Talk about the hat, which would give a little bit of a zoom in. Gray hat with the blue star. Was it difficult, for people that want to get the hats or they want to get kind of styled for their Sunday or for their tailgating? Was it difficult to get the hat and the size and everything?
Oh no, same thing. As long as you give me some numbers, we can figure it out. Obviously, we haven't met in person for any of these sessions. It's always just been online. So, great example of just reaching out. You said you need a hat. I got you a hat. It's on you now. So
Easy.
simple as that.
So we got Tracy Killian on. He is on Instagram. Let me put this down. Yep, right there. TK Styles T 2K20. You can find him on there. This business starting up in the pandemic, with a lot of people starting their business in the pandemic, and he's really helped me kind of take my look to the next level. He can do the same for you. And my wife has been impressed. She was like, I didn't know how that suit was gonna look, but it looked good on you. Now she don't like the Cowboys, so she was like, why you get that jersey? And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna get any other jersey. It's just how it is. I'm gonna support Dak. But you brought up fantasy football, which it's going into week 2 of that as well. Like, I'm only in one league. It is called In Dak We Trust. I drafted Dak a little early. A lot of people were skeptical of that. But look, if the name of the team is In Dak We Trust, I got to draft Dak. I can't not draft him, because then that just looks weird when you got somebody else on the team. But talk about your team, how you feel about your fantasy football wise. What are you looking like going into this week?
Yeah, first off, if you're talking about the live draft that you had on here, yeah, I think you took him at a good time. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, people were like, "That's too early. That's too early." But look, yeah. I need to make sure I had Dak on the team.
Yeah, you got to secure somebody, especially the top 5 quarterback.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm rolling with Lamar Jackson again this year. I'm not taking him in the first round like I did last year, so got a little better equity on that pick, I think. Got DeAndre Hopkins, Tyler Lockett, who he's come out of. I don't think anyone's expecting that type of year. I mean,
oh yeah,
it's just the numbers are going to happen at some point. If DK is getting the double coverage now all the time, then Tyler Lockett's going to be getting the single coverage. So I feel like that was kind of a sleeper pick. Definitely going to help me in the long run. We got Juju Smith. It's the Steelers, so hopefully got Marquise Brown, which he's stepping up. Surprised people this year right now. The funny thing is, I got Zeke and Jalen Hurts. So y'all were talking about the
Cowboys. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm sitting here every week, kind of got to watch both teams, and neither one's really my team. But that's what happens in fantasy football. You end up watching the players. So definitely leaning more towards the Cowboys, and definitely in that one, I got to see my boy Zeke get at least 2 touchdowns, and then I think I got a little bit of injuries, but we'll be all right. We're gonna make it through. I'm 0-2. That's not a nice start right now, but I'll turn it around though.
Yeah. And so are you starting Jalen, or are you starting?
So now that's what led me to the 0-2. So week 1 I played Lamar because that's my number 1 quarterback. Jalen is going off. Week 2 I said, all right, Jalen's gonna go off. Lamar probably ain't gonna do nothing. And then
that's that's always the interesting thing about fantasy. You don't know who's gonna pop, and that's why I talked about this during a live draft. You don't want to, as much as possible, have 2 guys on the same team on your roster, because then, say if one of them, if you got a running back and a wide receiver, and the running back is the one that they end up running the ball the whole game, but they don't end up passing, then you could end up losing out if you have one guy that may end up popping over the other. So that's always a hit or miss when it comes to fantasy, because you just don't know who's gonna blow up and who's not.
Hey, you gotta spread the wealth around on the team. Try not to load up on every week trying to get those most points. You gotta have those consistent guys that you're just gonna start every week, and hopefully they're gonna come through. That's what would have happened if I just stuck with Lamar.
Yeah. All right, so I see you with the suit. Let's talk about some of the weekly looks that you're probably gonna be posting those tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have. I might even get it up tonight, but yeah, the looks from the past week. More so, I guess I just got a more different hair and facial hair look going on than I normally have ever had. So more so just kind of letting that beard go a little bit, letting the hair get a little longer. See where I'm gonna take that. I might might chop it back down and let the waves come back, but
Yeah.
we're trying new for the fall. See what this is gonna look like.
Nice. Now your posts on Instagram normally showing kind of 3 different looks. You already know which ones you're gonna post. You want to talk about those?
No, I normally just go into it as I'm getting the post ready. Like I normally plan it out. Kind of one of those things where I take so many pictures that I'm just gonna sit there and sort through them, find the one I like, and then fit them into some sort of cohesion. I feel like sometimes it's just random pictures, but for the most part, I'll have the same something going on with my hands or some sort of thing, pose, some sort of theme in the food, all the same type of fabrics, same types of either no ties, with ties, mixing it up that way more so.
Yeah. And one thing I'll say about Tracy is that when we're doing the suit, and it's a comment, start the Giants defense tomorrow, at least 2 picks and 4 sacks. They're playing the Falcons, so that could definitely happen. I would agree with you there. But he sent me kind of two ties. So I said I want to do bow tie, and thank God he sent me 2, because one of them, like, it didn't go around all the way, and the other one had that longer strap, so I was able to do that. But that's one thing I do appreciate with you the first 2 months that we've worked together, is that you make sure that you have everything you need as far as the size, but giving you more than one option and really talking you through the situations or whatever that's coming up, whatever event. So that really came in handy, because if it didn't, then I would have not had a bow tie at all, and I probably would have had to go with the regular tie. So that came through in the clutch.
Yeah, and that's definitely something that sometimes people don't think about. But if it's just as small as an accessory, there's nothing wrong with having 2 of them, buying a second option, deciding the day of, picking out the socks you want to wear, picking out the shoe you want to wear, especially when it's an accessory. It's not that much to get you another tie versus, like you said, you have a tie that you're expecting and it's not what you want at the time of. If you don't have a backup plan, then that one little thing can mess up the whole look. So especially trying to cover all the bases, that's something I want to look out for with all my clients. Another nice feature that I feel like working with me as far as the end of your sessions is for the one-day events or things for your wedding, you get a final style check with me. So within the last 4 hours before your event or whatever, as you're getting ready, if something comes up, you can just live video chat me real quick, show me what's wrong. We'll see what we can do to try to get that fixed in appropriate time frames, and if not, walk you through, like you said, how to make it get pulled off if we need to.
Yeah, and it was even up to the minute. I mean, I was getting ready to go on live probably an hour before, and he was like, "Hey, you got the tux, you got the tailor, you got everything you need," and then even with the cufflinks, you have cufflinks. So the way you go through it is really a well-oiled machine. You go through like a checklist of what's needed and what's not needed. So that definitely comes in handy, because I think nowadays, as we get older, we may not have maybe the same style, or our style may be kind of stale. So we want to kind of flip it and revamp it. So that's one thing I appreciate working with you so far. So definitely, that's something that the client is going to get that you may not get with somebody else. And it is a personal touch, even if you're in the same city or not.
And even at that, at the end of the day, I'm working for the client. So I'm still going to take their input. We're going to still need to figure out what their style is, whatever you're comfortable with. Definitely not that type of stylist that's going to put you in something that you never want to wear. And if you tell me you want to wear something you never would have worn, then we can do that. But yeah, I'm definitely not that pushy type to where I'm going to demand looks out of you. We're going to work together, figure out something that you're comfortable with and that fits your profile or the event you're going to.
Yeah, definitely want to get you right. So kind of looking forward to next month, because like I said, we'll be doing this each month, and we'll be going into the fall, which fall started, I believe, this week. So summer is officially over. kids going back to school. So we'll be talking about the fall outfit and kind of some dad gear for events. So, something that will be kind of business casual. So if you're leaving somewhere for work and your kid's got an event, or it may be kind of like a date attire. So make sure that you're tuning in each week on this show, and we'll let you know when we have that segment. Normally to be about the last Saturday or so of the month, and we'll give you some of those tips and tricks. But give them a little bit of a sneak peek going into the next month, and also any accessories and things you want to suggest.
Oh yeah, so I mean, I'm in Cali, so I mean it's still too hot out here for fall. Had a couple people I've been seeing going with the turtlenecks already, but it's a little too hot. So,
yeah.
But definitely if you're in the colder weather type cities, sweater, even a sweater vest, kind of not a thing too much as far as in the past, but putting it under a blazer has always been look nice. Definitely layering up with your suit if you need to wear suits for work. If you're in a windy city, scarves. Scarves are always a good accessory. I never really wore scarves until the last probably 2 years. My wife gave me a couple, and then I was like, oh, thing works. I mean, if you're wearing a suit, it's gonna keep your neck warm. Also, a nice way to just accessorize, dress up the suit you might already be wearing. Definitely pants wise, chinos going to be good right now. Getting into that in between a casual, business casual, take it from work to the end of the night. Dress shirts layering with anything is always going to be in for the fall. You can put a dress shirt with a casual shirt under it. You could put it just a t-shirt, wear it open. You can still wear your tie, no tie, roll your sleeves up. Lots of versatility. Definitely vest looks as far as suit without a coat. I'm just going with the vest. Be something you could be pulling off right now in the fall if you're in a warmer place.
Yeah. I'll say one thing I did not like wearing as a kid was turtlenecks. Like at all costs, I would not. So I think some people can pull that off. I think definitely some people can do it. I don't think I would probably rock a turtleneck, but I'll say this: do not count it out because I want to get some different looks. So I may do it just because I want to do something different. But yeah, turtlenecks is something I didn't like as a kid, as well as corduroys. Anybody remember corduroys? It was, especially if it was summertime and your mom put you in some corduroys. But I think you make some really good points with the sweater vest and really being able to do that business casual and wear it at different moments. Wear something from the beginning of the day to the end. And that's a really good point that you brought up. So talk about some of the accessories. I know we got a belt that's going to be coming my way, but belts, shoes, hats, things of that nature.
Yeah, so shoes. Transitioning into the fall, definitely going to be time to start getting some of your tennis shoes, but even more just casual shoes that you could wear to a business casual type job. So something nice and plain, just a nice white shoe. It's always going to be all right for the day. Now at night, obviously hard bottoms are still going to be the thing for a nice restaurant or a night out. Get some wingtips, get a double monk strap. So for the people that aren't familiar with a double monk strap, that's going to be the shoe that has the smooth front with the two clasps coming across the side. You can wear that with a suit, and then at the end of the day, put with some jeans. That'll look nice always. And then black shoes. You can't ever go wrong with black shoes at any time.
Oh yeah, really.
With fall and winter, so black dress shoes, black Nikes, black any shoes, Vans, whatever you want to wear. You can flip it to any look right now. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. And double monk strap, but you have actually the shoes and the boots, so you have kind of two different options you can roll with. So that's a really good point. And I think definitely diversifying, but also I think being able to mix and match some things. So if you have something that you can wear it one day and then you maybe wear kind of the same pants with a different shirt. So, that also goes kind of hand in hand.
Yeah, blazers and sport coats, definitely. This is the time to start wearing those. If you need to dress for work or need to wear maybe a coat, not necessarily a suit, but definitely start looking in different type of sport coats. Those are always going to be good for the fall.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so we kind of already talked about October, what we'll be looking at, and we'll be working together, once a month on the show with the weekly style segment. Right now, you showed the suit that you have with the shirt. What type of shoes are you rocking with that? I don't know if you said that already.
So I'll have to pull them up a little bit, but we're going with the Nike SBs. So we got the all black low top, kind of going with the higher break on the pant, nice and slim on the suit. So how do you do something nice and sleek on the shoe?
Nice. I had the Air Maxes on tonight. You'll see it in the picture. I don't have them on right now, but definitely even with jerseys, you can pretty much wear any type of shoes. I have on white, obviously, because there's white in the jersey, but depending on what type of jersey you're wearing, there's obviously tennis shoes in all colors. You can go, high in price. You can go middle range. You can go low. You can really pretty much do anything. So,
and that's something that I think might get slept on when it comes to wearing tennis shoes with your suit. You don't have to wear your nicest Nikes. You don't wear your Jordans. You could just get a $30 pair of shoes, get a $40 pair of shoes, just to be all one color, just to fit with the look you're trying to go with. You don't need to necessarily make that statement with the shoe at that point because you're already wearing a suit. So that might be something that people feel like they don't want to dress their suit up or down, but you could make it look however you want to look if you put the focus on the part of the outfit you want to.
Yeah. And I'll say Old Navy. I got 2 pair of shoes I didn't think they were really going to be that nice, for probably about $20. They were like, $30, like 15 each. But it had a pretty nice look that you can wear with almost anything. If you're wearing shorts and kind of just a plain shirt, if you're wearing, you got the suit on and you want to wear them. So, like, I think at least for me, I wouldn't kind of put focus on shoes. I just thought they were so expensive, but there's so many options of things you can do. You just don't be afraid to mix it up.
Now, going cheap is not recommended on dress shoes. That's something that I would never really suggest. It's one of those things where you want to spend that investment on the quality for the durability and just for your feet's sake, especially people that work on your feet a lot. If you're going to be wearing dress shoes, you want to spend a little bit on that. You don't want to cut the corners.
Right. That's the one place you don't want to cut corners.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, so hats. Obviously, today we're doing the sports, so we got the Cowboys hat. But if you're looking at kind of a casual look, what would you recommend? Like a Kango, a fedora? Any ideas on that?
Yeah, this time of year, definitely different options. Fedora, always classic with a suit. People wear them casual as well. Kangol, depending on the outfit you're going with. Same thing with just a plain baseball hat. Beanie, if you're going casual. You can flip it with a suit certain ways if you want to do like a nice slim sweatshirt or something under it with the beanie once it starts getting colder. Still plenty of options hat-wise. Wear a cowboy hat with the suit. Do whatever you want to do. Now, get the casual, then any style of hats obviously still going to be all right. I'd probably just stay away from like the net backs at the fall time and maybe like the trucker hats. But move into the more something that gets a little durability on it. Keep your head a little warm. They still have some sort of function, so
yeah,
I'm a little thicker.
I'm seeing a lot of guys. I don't know if you know what this hat is called, but it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a cowboy hat, but it's got a red kind of lacing like underneath it. I see a lot of people wearing these. Like it's kind of a newer style hat. I can't think of the name of it. I don't know if you're familiar with what I'm.
Nah, yeah, I don't know. Let me see.
Yeah, let me see. I want to see if I can pull up a picture real quick. Yeah, it's called. It's a fedora, but I think maybe just the look of it. It looks a little bit different than kind of anything else. Here, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. That's the benefit of using this platform here.
Yeah, we got that technology these days.
Yeah, there you go, right there.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Yeah, it says a wide brim fedora.
Okay, so I've seen stuff like that on Instagram. So definitely, it's a different style of the fedora, like you were saying. Yeah, with the definitely wider brim, more to grab onto, a little more stylish actually, I'd say, than the standard fedora. So if you could pull it off, yeah, I would rock those. Now, personally, I don't like hats. I'll stay with about it, but I could see that getting worn with all types of suits. That'd be a cool hat.
Definitely, and I see Cam Newton in one of those. That's what brought me to mind. And he must have a really good stylist. So I think the hat has the middle part cut out, so his locks can kind of go through there. But
oh man,
yeah. I mean, he's got the money to be able to get things altered and get it going. So
now some of that Cam stuff is a little too wild. Like that, like watching that. I was like, hey, like some people just need a stylist. They'll do some in some normal clothes, but make it nicer.
Yeah, Cam definitely has his own style. He is not afraid to rock really whatever.
But he pulls it off. So I mean, if
he pulls it off, yeah,
it's gonna have to.
Yeah, I think it's the confidence. It's the confidence in the look and where he's able to pull that off. But he does it.
Any outfit, as long as you're rocking it with the confidence that you need and you feel comfortable in it, then it's gonna look the way you want it to look.
Definitely. All right. Well, anything you want to leave us with on this this September segment?
Oh no, just everyone stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Thank you for this opportunity today on the show. Appreciate the guest earlier as well, holding it down. Nice sports info. And it was nice to get some fan perspective, but with some knowledge. It's not just some emotional.
Yeah.
There is it's backed with some facts. So definitely some good talks today, I heard.
Definitely.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, appreciate you for coming on. We'll be back next month with our weekly style segment, Tracy Killian Styling. Make sure to go to the website. Also find him on Instagram. He will definitely get you styled for your upcoming event, wedding, day-to-day, whatever it is that you need. Go to TK Styles 2K20. So appreciate you for coming on. And no problem. Have a good rest of your night.
All right. Thank you.
All right. The weekly style segment with Tracy Killian Styling.